Moisture Restore Creamy Aloe Shampoo. So I give it to this brand that they really know what they are talking about, because it's like a balance of sulfate and moisturizing ingredients as well. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, I also welcome you to the channel. From the thumbnail of this video, I'm sure that most of us know what this video is going to be all about. We'll be talking about why a clarifying shampoo shouldn't be the only shampoo you own, and there are reasons why you shouldn't own a clarifying shampoo as the only shampoo. If this sounds like something you like to know more about, please stick till the end of the video and learn one or two things. Without further ado, please let's dive right into this video. As always, I've tried as much as possible to jot down the points in a notepad, so in case you catch me looking down like this, please pardon me. I don't want to miss out anything, hence why I had to jot those points down. So first start with what a clarifying shampoo is. As we all know, I think most of us would agree that a clarifying shampoo is like the most common shampoo we can find on the market. Why? Because it just seems like the most common, the most known about amongst people, amongst LDA enthusiasts. And a clarifying shampoo is a shampoo that is formulated to remove excess buildup or residue on the hair or scalp. They offer a deeper cleansing property than a regular shampoo and are not designed for regular use. Clarifying shampoos are not meant to be used on every wash day because of the composition, because of the formulation, because they contain certain ingredients that are not meant to be used on a regular basis. And why exactly do we need a clarifying shampoo? A clarifying shampoo removes buildup from hair products, it refreshes the scalp and hair, it resets the hair and scalp as well. Like on those days where you feel like your hair is scaly, where you feel like your hair is itchy and things like that, the clarifying shampoo is your best bet to remove those buildup from your scalp, from your hair, just to leave you refreshed in general. Because an itchy scalp or a dirty scalp can really make you uncomfortable, and I'm sure most people don't really like that. So a clarifying shampoo is a perfect guy for that job. So a clarifying shampoo also permits conditioners, treatments, masks to penetrate the scalp better, and to also penetrate the hair cuticles even much more better. It also boosts volume and movement. When the hair is dirty, the hair tends to be very dull, it tends to be very limp as well. So if you're looking to enhance the volume of your hair, a clarifying shampoo is the right product to lift off those products buildup, because products buildup would make your hair feel flat, it will make you look dull and things like that. So it also boosts volume and movement. So why exactly do you need another shampoo aside a clarifying shampoo? Your scalp or strands don't really need to be cleansed every wash day, except for some people that are dealing with extreme cases of dandruff, flaky scalp, or even extremely uncomfortable itchy scalp as well. Those are the only instances where it is very possible that you need to clarify your hair more often than normal. But any other thing, clarifying shampoos are not meant to be used on a regular basis because of the ingredients they contain. That is why it is essential to alternate your clarifying shampoo with a moisturizing shampoo, and this is where a moisturizing shampoo comes into play. Let's just take a moisturizing shampoo to be like a partner, like that partner you need, a partner in crime that you need. Basically, so a moisturizing shampoo should be paired with a clarifying shampoo. And what is the moisturizing shampoo? Like, I've been shouting moisturizing shampoo like for like a second. What exactly is a moisturizing shampoo? Because it's not a very common type of shampoo. People are very used to the clarifying shampoo, neutralizing shampoo, but most people, I've observed that most people don't really know about the moisturizing shampoo. Hence why this video is very important. A moisturizing shampoo is that one shampoo formulated to keep the pH of the hair at about its natural level. So the pH level, the normal pH level of the hair, of the scalp and hair should be around 4.5 to 5.5, and that is somewhat acidic. So a moisturizing shampoo ensures that there is a balance of the pH value, like your hair is not too acidic and is not too alkaline in nature. And why exactly do you need a moisturizing shampoo, you would ask? A moisturizing shampoo helps keep your hair hydrated. It helps loosen up tangles that may arise when you are washing your hair. It also minimizes tangles. A moisturizing shampoo lubricates the cleansing process with extra moisture content, because the composition of a moisturizing shampoo is quite different from a clarifying shampoo, such that it contains very hydrating ingredients as opposed to the clarifying shampoo. Sometimes the clarifying shampoos contain hydrating ingredients, but not as much as moisturizing shampoos do. So basically, a clarifying shampoo cannot do the work of moisturizing shampoo, and a moisturizing shampoo as well cannot do the job of a clarifying shampoo. Moisturizing shampoo stops the natural moisture from being stripped away from washing away, because we all know that a clarifying shampoo contains sulfate, and sulfates are known to be heavy remover of dirt, so and they can be very stripping at times, and if one is not careful, it can leave your hair very dry and lead to unwanted damages to the hair cuticles. And also, because a moisturizing shampoo contains hydrating ingredients, is very beneficial to the hair and the scalp. And also, the moisturizing shampoo nourishes and protects your scalp and hair from excessive dryness. And when exactly are you meant to use the moisturizing shampoo? When is it required to be used? So a moisturizing shampoo is actually meant to act like a middle guide between the clarifying stage and the conditioning stage. So it's like a middleman between the clarifying and the deep conditioning stage. So a moisturizing shampoo is expected to be used immediately, like I mentioned earlier. It's meant to be used immediately after you are done clarifying, that is after you're done cleansing your scalp and hair, to prevent natural moisture from further washing away from the clarifying shampoo. Because like I mentioned earlier, clarifying shampoo or the clarifying stage can be very stripping, and if you don't replenish the lost moisture, your hair might turn out to be dry at the end of the day, even though you're still going to follow up with deep conditioners and the likes. It's still very important and advisable to follow up with a moisturizing shampoo after you are done cleansing your scalp. And also, a moisturizing shampoo can be independently used on its own without a clarifying shampoo. So on those days when your hair is not that dirty, when your hair is not very itchy or flaky, but then you feel the need to hydrate your hair, the moisturizing shampoo is the shampoo that you're meant to use. So you're not meant to use the clarifying shampoo, because like I said, you are meant to actually act to your hair requirements or needs. So at that particular moment, your hair is not dirty, it is not flaky, or it is not itchy. So there is no reason and there is no justification to use a clarifying shampoo. So at that moment, you are meant to grab a moisturizing shampoo just to hydrate and just gently to gently lift off any dirt, any possible product buildup that might be on the scalp. But like I mentioned, the scenario is that your hair is not dirty, but you just feel the need to hydrate it by using a moisturizing shampoo. And what does the clarifying shampoo contain that makes it a clarifying shampoo? Like we all say, a clarifying shampoo, also known as a sulfate-based shampoo, contains sulfate. So it contains derivatives of different types of sulfates, which I will be mentioning shortly. Clarifying shampoo also contains surfactants that make it possible for the clarifying shampoo to lift off dirt. So that's like the active ingredients in clarifying shampoos, because without surfactants it would be impossible for the clarifying shampoo to do the lifting and deep cleaning of dirt. Then the clarifying shampoo contains this sulfate. It contains sodium lauryl sulfate, also known as SLS. So this sodium lauryl sulfate is a foaming agent that deep cleans the hair to remove flakes, excess product buildup, and dirt from the scalp and hair. The clarifying shampoo also contains sodium laureth sulfate, ammonium lauryl sulfate, and ammonium laureth sulfate. So most times they contain one or all of this. So sometimes you can find, depending on the brand, sometimes you can find a clarifying shampoo with the sodium lauryl sulfate and the sodium laureth sulfate, or you find the both of them, or you find just one, or you just find like 2 out of 4. Like I mentioned 4, like you can find all of the 4, or you can find 1 out of the 4 in a clarifying shampoo from a particular brand, or you can find 3 or 2 depending on the brand, depending on the manufacturer of the product. And what does the moisturizing shampoo, what does it not contain? What sets it apart from the clarifying shampoo? The moisturizing shampoo does not contain any derivatives of sulfate, like I mentioned earlier. So a typical moisturizing shampoo would not contain any sulfate, any active sulfate whatsoever. So it also contains more hydrating ingredients like glycerin, polyquantonium 10, 32, 37, centrimonium chloride, and so on and so forth. Also contain glycol steroids. So I've talked about the theoretical part of this topic, and I would like to show you the practical aspect of what we've talked about. And I would like to show you 2 of my products. One is a clarifying shampoo, which is on my left, and the other is a moisturizing shampoo, which is on my right. So I'll be showing you the ingredient list, what makes it a clarifying shampoo from what I've talked about, and what makes this a moisturizing shampoo from the ingredient list. So guys, this is quite tiny, but I would try my best to move closer to the camera so you can get the gist of what I've been trying to talk about. So you can see the aqua, you can see the ingredient. This is aqua. Moving on to the ammonium lauryl sulfate that I mentioned earlier, that the clarifying shampoo would contain either of those 4, which is the sodium lauryl sulfate, the sodium laureth sulfate, the ammonium lauryl sulfate, the ammonium laureth sulfate. So this is one of those 4, ammonium lauryl sulfate, then ammonium laureth sulfate. So they are different. This is the ammonium lauryl sulfate, the ammonium laureth sulfate. So it might seem like I'm mentioning the same thing, but they're actually different. Then I'm trying to look for the I'm trying to look for the what's the name of this thing? I'm trying to look for the sodium lauryl sulfate for this. So yeah, this is the sodium lauryl sulfate. So out of the four sulfate that I mentioned earlier, we can only find three, so which suggests that this is a very typical sulfate based shampoo, aka the clarifying shampoo. So the ammonium lauryl sulfate, the sodium lauryl sulfate, then the ammonium lauryl sulfate, those are the three that we can find in this clarifying shampoo. And also it also contains some hydrating products, but not all clarifying shampoo contain hydrating ingredients. So but then the product already says that, it already claims that it is very moisturizing, moisture restore creamy aloe shampoo. So I give it to this brand that they really know what they are talking about, because it's like a balance of sulfate and moisturizing ingredients as well. To my moisturizing, my favorite shampoo. Moving on to this, you would notice that there really isn't any sulfate based ingredients in this. So let's start scanning for any sulfate that we can get our hands on. So this aqua sodium sulfonate, that is a sulfonate, that is not a sulfate. Cocamidopropyl betaine. So these are very complex terms that I might not really be able to pronounce. So I'll just leave that. So then you can see that it contains, like I mentioned earlier, that moisturizing shampoo contains more of hydrating ingredients than the clarifying shampoo. So this is one of them. The glycerin is a hydrating ingredient. The polyquinone 10 is also a hydrating ingredient as well. So out of all of this, there really isn't any sulfate active. So this suggests once again that this is a moisturizing shampoo, and the product already claims that it is a sulfate free shampoo, and of course it is. It's actually it's actually a sulfate free shampoo. So I think the next time you go to the market and you're trying to look for a clarifying shampoo and a moisturizing shampoo, I think you would be able to tell them apart from each other, which is the clarifying shampoo and the other is the moisturizing shampoo. In conclusion, I just feel that you should listen to your hair more. Like your hair should be able to tell you what it means at a particular point in time, and you listening to your hair would really help. It would really help you simplify a lot of things, so you know when it's time to use the moisturizing shampoo and when it's time to use the clarifying shampoo. So I hope you found this video very helpful. Please, if you did, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to click on the subscription button, please. And please do not forget to do that and join this amazing family. I see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.